Hi guys, this is my uh, new Notion template which I use regularly. It's a social and relationship system version 2. There was a version 1 which I have uploaded before, and there were some things which I was doing overly because it's like adding multiple concepts and all that. And I don't know, this was a better one which was helping me maintain my all kinds of social relationships. So let me start off with uh, the main. This is my framework. It has three databases associated with it. Social sphere, which contains all my friends, relatives, acquaintances, all those people who I am um, close to, not close to, want to be close to, or how I define closeness, who I include in the system. I'll put on that. Interests are all the interests I have, which are divided into uh, multiple, how much high level or high to very low level interests which I have, and which I share with my social sphere. Aggregation is just to get aggregate values of people and all those kind of things. Like how many people I need to talk to today, or all those kind of things. Okay, next, yeah. So let me start off with how you can, as soon as you duplicate this Notion template, the link is below for duplicating this template. You need to do edit your details. What this would bring out is just put your name here instead of me, so that you'll get the name here and the details here. You edit that detail. After that, you add all your interests. In add your interests, you see name. What is the name of the interest? What is the interest value of the interest? And just relate to your this me or whatever name you have given. That will be visible as that's the only page in that database, in the aggregate database. You add that and submit, and that rest will be put in here. And you can do it like that, or if you are, you can use directly go to interests and add these, right? Now after doing that, you can add others, add other people in there, their name, with gender, relationship type. Currently, gender and relationship type, all those are not really used that much. In the sense that in my future versions, where I'm gonna plan is based on what relationship you have, what kind you have, all those kind of things. How to improve the relationship, how much needs to be done, what you can do together, all those kind of suggestions. I'll also include using AI and all that in this template itself. With this and the Notion template combination of both, I'll be doing that. That's the plan currently, at least. Okay, so just what relationship you have with this person, uh, birthday, anniversary. If you don't, what can you do? Current plateau relationship type. It is divided into four. There is a utility relationship, which is more transactional, pleasure based, where there are shared fun. You like doing things together. You enjoy the time with them and all those kind of things. Virtue, which is more a long term permanent. Like you really respect and you want them to. It's you care about each other's interests. You are happy when they are successful. You think about them and all that. Neutral when it's just proximity, like your colleagues and all. Sometimes you have absolutely no feelings. You spend time together because proximity. Your neighbors, they can be all the other kind, but neutral. Then potential. Potential is all about key what that was what the relationship type actually is, and potential is about what you think this relationship can become, right? This can become a utility one, or present one, virtue one. It can go, I'm like mostly potential. You want it to be up, or you can want it to be down, whatever you want. Okay, that's current Dunbar layer tells you ki there I have put on way more definitions in there, but it basically you, this is a very research number. You need to have um, a range of in inner core. You need to have 3 to 5 people in your inner core, close circle, 10 to 30 in your inner circle. The ranges are defined to have, yeah, I think social pleasure or social uh, acceptance based on you. You maybe have wanting less, you maybe, but that's a good range to have in all those. inner core, close circle, meaningful network, coordinate. What these four are, I have defined it in the main page itself, and that again similar to what current is and what you want this person can be in the future. Mm. And apart from that, what kind of low level interests, low level, very low level, medium, and high level, all those kind of interests you have. And this is exactly based on you don't. I don't care about the. This is not about what their interests are. We may have very high level interests on things you don't care about. It's just the common interest. These interests are based on what your interests are. Right? These are all your interests. And is there anything common? Is what we are trying to. And again, aggregation, just put your idea page and submit, and that's how you can keep on adding people, all the people. So here this Dunbar number and Plato is defined what it means in one definition. You can read it up in a core, how many close circle, meaningful network, how it is defined, typical members, how what are the emotional traits you feel about them, all those kind of things are defined here. Apart from that, yeah. So apart from that, based on that current relationship, there is frequency of talking which I have defined because and that's frequency of talking is currently dependent completely on myself, right? It's not dependent on anybody else. It's not this. It's not a frequency of talking is not a concept which is I'm not. It's not on research papers. It's based on how I feel. For inner core, every 2 days I like to talk at least once. Currently, inner core is my includes my parents. So every 2 days I need to have a talk with them. Right. Then this it does not come into total people. I need to close circle every 2 weeks at least once I need to have a good talk with. Meaningful network every 2 months I have to talk with. If I don't if I did not get a time to good talk, just have a good morning, a simple chat. So simple chat I do automatically it postpones the talk to 5 days. So 2 by 3. Like for close circle, it's like by third. Like if I talk with my parents today, then next I need to talk the next day to talk, which will come in is day after tomorrow. But if I just chat, then it will again come today because it's I'm putting if I just had a hello, how do you do, what are you doing? Like very basic formal chat, then it's 2 by 3rd. So for each close circle, if I talk today, 2 weeks after I need next date would be talk. I talk with you can talk before also, and just this is the way go about it. And after that, huh, so and if you just have a small chat with the close circle, then approx 5 days. So and this frequency of talking is based on potential done badly, not the real one, because it's better to do it based on what you want the relationship to be. You can change it. You can monthly decide ki it's not. It's because I if current and potential is not matching, that means it's kind of an unhealthy relationship where you expect more from what it is, right? So that unhealthy relationship can't last for long. You need to decide ki, is there hope that it's potential, right? You're thinking ki this will happen. If that does not happen, you need to change the potential to be so that if you are thinking is somebody you can be more close to its broader network, you want them to be part of meaningful network or meaningful network to close circle, and you talk based on that, but you realize it's not working out. Not in terms of love, like you're not this friend you thought you can get close to, but it's not happening. You thought it would, it's not. Then you just change it to meaningful network. So then the healthy relationship is maintained. What you are thinking, current and potential, is the same. Okay, and so say currently there are 15 people I need to talk to based on this. So here, these are the family members. Why? So on the meaningful network, close circle, and potential inner circle, these three are the people who you talk on schedule. This every 2 months, every 2 weeks, every 2 days for this. For everybody else, you don't really have, you don't really what you only talk on occasions or whenever you meet. You don't really need to make a time, or when you need something or they need something. That's okay. Everybody you need to, on birthdays, on special occasions that you talk to. So like these are the people. These are this is a family members one, and this is the family member you talk to on schedule. So whenever you last talked, and there are broaden, you see potential, current by potential, this is current plateau versus potential you want it to be. All those details are here when to talk to. So based on that, today it's at least 15 people you have missed the schedule of talking to, right? As soon as you do talk, automatically, see, you talked with them today, as it was a broader, yeah, you want the potential is meaningful networks every 2 months. So I talked on today's December 7th, so 60 days after all around. So it's February 5 is the next day you need to talk to. It's green because it's not current, and total people to talk to have reduced to 14. Similarly, if I do chat, so what has happened is it was a close potential circle, and as soon as I chat, should be 2 weeks if I did talk, but as I did chat, it's just 5 days. So after 5 days, I need to talk. Chat is like, just have a small. It's not about phone talk or even chat. You can have good discussions with. In person, you can have bad. It's just, it was just very formal and really like, hi, good morning, and hello, what is it going, something like that. So that's why 5 days. Yeah. So similarly, family talk on occasions. These people you only talk when some occasions happen, and based on their birthdays, on anniversary, you have mentioned. You can mention other things in there too. Whenever they are in there, you will find in that day they will. Whenever their birthday or anniversary is this, they will come to this table, and you can see them there with happy birthday. Same with the, this is same for as it was for family. This is for friends, and this is for ac- all your mentors, mentees, acquaintances, those, all those people. Those for family and friends. Okay. Apart from that, if you can see, this is a priority one. Like, right. So all kinds of priorities you have, self-awareness, starting up, all those kind of things. Whatever priorities you have, very high priorities, these are you. And this tells you how many people you have who you share it with, right? And are you satisfied with whatever people you have? And this includes what kind of current relationship you have with them, so that they are available, so that you can talk about this or not. How much, like for them, how much priority is that? That category is included. If there is, if this is a very inner core circle, but that person has very low priority for self-awareness, then your, yeah, this interest is not satisfied. Having all kinds of interests satisfied, this is a research, increases the resilience, increases the fun you have with that interest, increases, like, so this is not, it does not need to be 100%, but should not be less than 10, less than 20. Like something you can do by yourself, you are interested in it. So for that goes for very high priority, medium priority, low priority, whatever. All those kind of things. To have enough people in your life. If you don't, just try to find people from your high priority, very high priority, who have similar very high or high priority on these things. Try to satisfy this, and those people would have other interests too. Like that, you can reach those in 100%. But it's very good to make at an age about 30, which I am, very high is what I need to connect to. Okay, and that is my social and relationship system. Thank you.